Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MJODL Season 6. We're back. Tonight we bring you Stadium Series Green for the first time this season. And we have a lot in store for you. Weather forecast for rain during the first round of racing, and on track now for opening intros. It is debut tonight, Apex. One of the new trucks coming out tonight. We will be starting soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next truck out for intros. We're going to start presenting them out now. Just give me one moment. Oh my God, my ribs. This stream right now will be a little bit laggier than usual. I've so much stuff open out now. It's really affecting the performance of everything. Right, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight in Anaheim, California, it looks like it's raining right now. No? I thought it was raining for a moment on my screen. I'm just a little bit off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, next truck out making is MJODL return. We have a good. I'm screwing stuff up. I'm screwing everything up in racing, guys. Sorry. Yeah, making his return to MJODL. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Big Kahuna. And back out and look at the lag on the screen. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I could fix that, but I unfortunately just don't. I should pre-record intros at this point. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Big Kahuna is back and revamped for MJODL this season. This is an exciting season we are coming towards. Ladies and gentlemen, next truck out Hasn't really had much success here in MJODL, but a big fan favorite for sure. It is Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Tonight in racing, we will be starting from round 2 once again. So we will start from Son of a Nigger versus Kraken. Kraken were knocked out Dragon in the first round, taking out the 8th seed as an underdog win. So yeah. Okay, it's absolutely struggling. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Alright, next truck, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most underdog trucks in the field. Has a few sneaky wins here and there, and could be a big player in this series. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Kraken. Kraken looked comes out hit the wall. Kraken looked almighty fast in qualifying earlier today. Did have an unfortunate error though, got in qualified P9, but is moved on straight to the second round after taking out Dragon. So we'll see what he can do there, and he will be in the first matchup of racing tonight against the 1 seed Son of a Nigger, who was fastest qualifier, who we'll see out here in intros in a moment. It's taking so long to sway racing stuff to load. I should have done a free like I usually do. Done it before the whole thing starts, so I'm not wasting all the time here. But I wanted to get this started over very quick. I don't want to start this in like 8 after that. So this does take a lot of time. Like I'm only through 3 of these races right now. Anyway. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. Oh, I got that fast cat on my best. You can see how trouble the reality we are. Well, I can't even find the ground. This is so annoying right now. I'm still only a little bit into the round 2 of those. Oh! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, next truck out to the truck. Another truck, high expectations, but is yet to grab an overall win. Has 2 freestyle wins in his career. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Dragon. Lag is still so tough right now. Completely fine on my screen, by the way. So that's when you know it's a big computer problem. Computer does not want to run OBS. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next truck that will be out on track for intros. One, a truck that's been pretty inconsistent over the last few seasons, but comes out every time. Ladies and gentlemen, MJODL. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Next truck after intro. It'll be one of the most fan favorite trucks out there. And a truck that has shown glimpses in just one season of MJODL, has shown glimpses of greatness through here. It was taking down a few wins last season on Stadium Series Yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Zombie! Running that fire variant tonight here. One of the most exciting trucks out there. And we'll see what he can pull off here tonight in Anaheim, California.
Dance. Back door cracked, we don't need a key. We get in for free, no VIP sleeves. Drink that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next truck coming onto the track. One truck that pulled off some of the most crazy stuff last season. Had one of the most crazy stage, most crazy two-wheel skills, and just craziness. Ladies and gentlemen, Earthshaker. We'll see what pulls off tonight. I remember his performance from Houston last season. My oh my, it was one of the craziest freestyles I'd ever seen, ranging from just crazy backflips from the side of ramps. Is any more magic up his sleeve tonight here in Anaheim to kick off Season 6?
We're taking control. We get what we want. We do what you don't. Dirt and glitter cover the floor. We're pretty and sick. We're young and we're bored. It's time to lose.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next truck that will be on the track in a moment is a truck that was only introduced in Season 4 and made an instant impact, coming out and contending for a championship against one of the strongest trucks out there, which also is kind of a reunion with, which you might see another repeat of that season actually. And ladies and gentlemen, it is JCB Digatron.
Go insane, throw some glitter, make it rain on 'em. Let me see them hands,
There it is. Out on track, back in Season 4, on this very same series, Stadium Series Green. 3 of these trucks that are back on this series fought out to the very last round for that championship. Ultimately, Maximum Destruction would take it home, but Digatron wasn't far behind. Is this the season he gets redemption? Well, he has a chance to take momentum here tonight. Will he take it? Next truck out on track is another truck that was part of that championship battle a couple seasons ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Grave Digger. This truck had a few inconsistent rounds here and there during that championship battle, which is really what cost him from being able to contend with both them other drivers right up to the end. Had some strong performances, but this season has an opportunity to take down either one of them trucks. And there's also a fourth truck. This is one of the most stacked, probably the most stacked stadium series of them all, because there's a new factor in this series, which is a strong championship contender, which we will see, which also was fastest qualified, which we'll see just after we see the two-time Stadium Series champion. Pretty much one Stadium Series green if you ask me. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most dominant Stadium Series trucks. That's pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two-time Stadium Series Green champion and still hold that reign. Ladies and gentlemen, Maximum Destruction. Can he take hold of this series tonight? Put momentum in the driver's seat and bring himself to 3 Stadium Series championships in a row? Or will any of these trucks have a shot at taking him down? Second fastest qualifier. Remember, these trucks are coming out in the order they came in qualifying today. Second fastest in qualifying. So there's a fair bit of momentum out there for maximum destruction. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our final truck in this 12 truck lineup for Stadium Series Green. Fastest qualifier today comes in ranked number 1 on the power rankings for this series. Ladies and gentlemen, son of an eagle. And I know power rankings don't mean much, but when you got a truck that has been in contention for the last 3 championship series it's been on and came ever so close just 2 seasons ago in Stadium Series Red, you just got to give one of the high points. Now, he did get the most wins in that series over Max D Red, but inconsistent results is what Spa lost in that championship. But still, one of the strongest trucks out there. Is there a change this season that brings him home to a championship series? Tonight we find out who the momentum kicks off to, and I'm looking forward to it. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick off round 2 of racing. So without further ado, let's get it started in just a moment. Backdoor pass, we don't need a key. We get it for free. Alright. Oops. I'm fucking it up in here. Yeah, we're chilling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it off. Round 2 racing. It'll be Kraken taking on our fastest qualifier, son of a digger. So 9th fastest qualifier taking on the first fastest qualifier. In round 1 of racing, Kraken took down Dragon for that win, which put him into this round. Sorry. So we'll see. Who takes it home? So we've got Rain in the grey lane, Kraken in the red lane. It is Son of a Digger off the line. Now just to know, this is the only round where we're 2 laps with them. The rest of them would get them in 1 lap because of the rain. But even when it's dry, they would have picked it up. Anyway, Kraken leads in. Son of a Digger. Bit of a mishap there. But we'll be stuck behind the Kraken for the moment as they're on to their final lap around. Son of a Digger takes hold of the lead here. Final turn. Oh, they're dead even, but Kraken will come out superior, taking down with the upset on the fastest qualifier. So great start to the night with the underdog taking down our fastest qualifier. So Son of a Digger is already out of round 2 racing after having that round 1 bye for being fastest qualifier. So the mud already, because remember qualifying was in the dry, so the mud already showing how unpredictable it is. There could be a few more upsets like that, especially with the other trucks that didn't have the bye. Having more track time in the mud could play a massive role while the sun's not shining and it is pouring rain here in Anaheim. And apparently I can't. I found it, haha. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will have your next round up in a moment. I'm just fixing something. I have issues. I won't be able to fix the lag issues until I get a better PC though. Anyway, right, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup here at Anaheim. Wait, what did I? Oh, never mind, that's me. This was too good. Good. I thought I was geeking out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup here Earthshaker already off the line. Making big mistake there. JC Digital will take an early dominant lead. Coming through. Over the jump. There's not really much. JC, Earthshaker with another mistake. JC Bigatron will come out superior in this race. Earthshaker really struggling in the mud already, as I was talking about earlier. The mud will play a big factor, but no upsets this time. The 4 seed will take down the 6. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up next for our racing competition, we will have Ray Digger taking on Zombie. Here we go. Here we got the win. Here's the scene upset. Here's Ray Digger taking on Zombie. Both trucks looking really good. Ray Digger, bit of an edge off the line as they come swinging through. Zombie making a comeback as they hit the jump the first time. Zombie making a bit of a mistake. Ray Digger leads. Coming through, final turn. Ray Digger wide. Zombie wide up. Ray Digger will take home the win here in the second round. And no upsets that time, but that was really close racing for those two. So Gravedigger with a good win and will move himself on into the semi-finals to take down either one of these next 2 trucks, with Maximum Destruction. Whoop, come on, load up. Maximum Destruction taking on MJODL. Sun is an hour out. Track is right up. We are good to go. And Fury takes it. And wow, Maximum Destruction already taken hold of this race. Nice lead. He had a beautiful turn through the berm. Escape from Megalodon though. Maximum Destruction taking that lead out further and posts the fastest time so far to take down Megalodon. The entry that Maximum Destruction showed through those first two corners was insane. Not sliding the truck through, just taking it in nice and controlled. Really impressed me just then. As we move into the semi-final round, so we will have Kraken. Did something not work? Okay, never mind. Alright, that's fine. Kraken versus JC Bigatron. Here we go. Semi-final matchup. Off the line. JC Bigatron currently has a little bit of a lead. Kraken making a mistake out there. Right points to start with. JC Bigatron sort of came in the same entry that Maximum Destruction had. Had some nice lead early on here though. As we come through the final turn, JCB Bigatron has his... Oh no! 5-second penalty for JCB Bigatron. Kraken will move on. Wow. Unexpected there. Kraken moves on to the finals. JCB Bigatron copping a 5-second penalty as we move into the next round. Sorry, the next matchup. And I'm getting word now, ladies and gentlemen, that that Gravedigger will not be lining up for this one. So this will be interesting. So it'll be Zombie taking on Maximum Destruction. Does Zombie take advantage of this opportunity given to him? Or will Maximum Destruction come out undefeated so far and move on to the final matchup? Here we go. Through the line, Maximum Destruction already flipping the center point, but Zombie making an even bigger mistake. Zombie is way back already coming through the first time. Maximum Destruction needs to have a big mistake for Zombie to come out on this one. But final turn, Maximum Destruction comes out on top. Zombie, second chance presented, will not take hold of it. And we will... Final round matchup here in Anaheim. Maximum Destruction taking on Kraken at the first win of Stadium Series. Off the line, he gets the jump. Maximum Destruction already all over it. Kraken staying very close though. Very close race. Kraken goes a little bit wide. A little bit of oversteer there. Maximum Destruction still yet to make a mistake. Final turn, and that's it. Maximum Destruction takes the first big points of the evening. And Kraken came out, I said it before, can be a threat. But, nonetheless, Maximum Destruction will not be denied. Alright, so in just a moment, we will be having our two-wheel skills comp. We will be right back. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, we return the two-wheel skills here in Anaheim, California. The first truck that will be hitting the track will be Apex. And just give us a minute to load everything up. Hopefully there should be less lag in this for this one, so praying on that one actually. But nonetheless, righto. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get two-wheel skills underway. Apex out first. When the truck's making its debut here in Anaheim. Actually, I think it's the only truck making its debut on this series. This series, I'm pretty sure, is actually the only series that doesn't have any brand new trucks on it. Well, actually, it has one, which is Apex. The only other notable new things out of here is the new body for Big Kahuna, but that's not a new truck. Anyway, Apex, here we go, two-wheel skills. Putting it into a bicycle to start off. Very nice. Goes again into a sidewall and just drops it. Not much you can do with the score there. Not what you wanted to see out of him here in two-wheel skills. But rough start. So 4.324. And what? That's possible. Oh boys! Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting some rain here in Anaheim for two-wheel skills. So Apex really didn't use the dry track to the advantage that he had. But now up next, Big Kahuna will be the first truck to tackle this difficult surface of mud for two-wheel skills. So this will be interesting. We'll see how that new truck goes. The new body, which by the way looks absolutely gorgeous. But we'll see. He comes out to play in the mud. Here in Anaheim. Score to beat, 4.324 from Apex just a moment ago. He gets up onto the ramp and is looking to pop it up into a moonwalk. Nicely done as he walks it back up the other side. Not quite able to get it back up, but that was very, very well done on that first attempt. Going back up the same ramp. This time looking for it in reverse. Oh, tries to go for that flip. Not quite able to get the flip. Still solid start. Six point 6.653 for Big Kahuna. So we'll take the lead. Had a great moonwalk attempt, and then went for that flip. It nearly, well, it sort of kicked. He didn't keep it straight, but it did a cool side flip and sky wheelie in it, but just couldn't stick the landing, and that's what affects the score. At the end of the day, he got to land it. Next truck out will be Monster Mutt Rottweiler. See what the Rottweiler can pull. Moving to the center pod. Getting up on it. Looking to straighten out for a moonwalk. On one leg. The dog's on one leg. The dog needs to save it. Oh, and he does. Beautiful work. Not really what he had planned, but still made for a spectacular moment. Getting up on the bicycle wheels after putting it onto one wheel. As he's onto a grey racing lane. Pops it up. Nicely done. Just going to rest the truck on its nose. Stand it up. And walk it along. Oh no, he rolls it onto the lid. The truck slips out from underneath him. Unbelievable. 6.453. So we'll take second for the moment. But that was a bit rough there. After having that slip out from underneath him. Certainly would have had the lead. Just put it down himself, really. But still very good attempts. As we move on to our next truck, which will be Kraken. So Kraken, our runner-up in racing, is up next. Really already looking good for this to start this season off. Really looking forward to seeing what Kraken can pull off in two whiskers. Righto. So onto the pod. Oh no, drives off. Reverses off, changes his mind. Going to the big step up. Alright. In the rain, this could be huge here. That's it. Drives it back up. Gets it into a wheelie. Okay, solid attempt. Couldn't quite keep it up. But very well done on that attempt. Just even get it. He got close to rolling it over the front for a moment. But good recovery getting it back over. That was a very risky move, especially for the first attempt. Here he comes. Rolling that truck backwards, another very risky attempt. Oh, doesn't quite get the pop, but he does save it. Two very good attempts. Unfortunate that he couldn't really get it to pop over there on the next one. But two great attempts there. 7.134 for Kraken. Will take the lead. So trying to make use of big risks during the rain. And up next, we will see Kraken. No, not Kraken, Dragon. I can't say words right now. So Dragon hit the track for two-wheel skills to take down Kraken's score. And say pulls anything big off here. Onto the center pod, looking for a moonwalk possibly. Oh, he's going off the APAC. Oh, nice pop. He's not straight for it though. He's not straight. He still walks it up on one leg, saves it into a bicycle. What a first attempt. Comes through, tries to get a sidewall. Doesn't quite get it, but that first attempt might just be good enough here. 7.243 new leader. He had a pretty mediocre second attempt, but that first attempt, ladies and gentlemen, is what you need to do. Do some creative, even if it's off balance, and just, I don't think he meant to run back into the ramp, but getting onto one wheel and getting onto a bicycle save, lots of skill there to be able to do that. As we'll move on to Megalodon for their next truck. So currently, Dragon leads with Kraken in second and Big Kahuna in third. We'll see what other craziness pulls out here as the rain continues. So these trucks really aren't benefiting from one another unless the rain stops. But Megalodon, I'm surprised no one's going back to that big ramp that we saw from Kraken. So I mean, there's only been a couple trucks after it though. So Megalodon up now. Currently sitting on the ramp. Here we go. Pops it nice. Controls it. Drives it back. Halfway up the ramp. Pulls it back down. Great control so the truck doesn't tip over. And he's walking it back and forth for the moment. Walks it back up. Here we go. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. Beautiful first attempt for Megalodon. Great control there. That was a beautiful move to get to roll back over. Using a lot of control there. He nearly got it back up into a moonwalk as well, as he's now moving to the step up. Drops it down, gets it, walks it back. Very controlled, very nice. Oh no! The truck slips from underneath him. .234. That's good enough for second. Pretty much sandwiched himself in the middle between Dragon and Kraken, but not good enough to take the lead. Had a great first attempt. Was on his way for that lead if he just kept it up then. That's the first truck to go really successful on the step up, but couldn't quite keep it. So it's obviously going to affect the judges' scores here. As up next, we'll have Zombie. I better make sure I'm not going to get banned, AFK banned here. Woo! Beautiful cat avatar, by the way, guys. Not getting AFK banned today. And I went right past the truck I was meant to get. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Zombie. What can we pull off here for two-wheel skills? And the rain is about to stop, ladies and gentlemen. The sun is back out. The rain has stopped. The gods have blessed zombie right here. But when does the track dry out? Well, right now, I guess. Zombie. Up on two wheels. Onto one. Oh my goodness. Keep it up there. Keep it up there, baby. Straight into a combos. Combos it up. Straight into his second attempt. Beautiful. Could be in trouble here, though. Straight into a sidewall. Are you kidding me? Save it, baby. Gets it back up. Beautiful. And that is for sure going to take the lead here. Yes, it does. 8.452. New leader, Zombie. Now, Zombie, the first truck to come out when it's dry. And pulls the craziest thing imaginable off right there. Great to combo it off into the second attempt though. Keeping the momentum going. Absolute beauty. Up next, Earthshaker, who is going to be on a lot of pressure, under a lot of pressure after seeing what was just pulled off then. But hey, Earthshaker has had some crazy moments for two-wheel skills, so 4 career freestyle wins, 2 in two-wheel skills. Earthshaker. Oh my goodness, into a wheelie. Didn't really, I mean that was really cool, but didn't really get any more. That was a cool bicycle into that ramp though. Alright, into a moonwalk, here we go. Attempt number 2, Earthshaker. He gets himself into a sidewall and bang into a save. 2 great attempts there. 7.674. That will be good enough for second here. 4 trucks remain here in two-wheel skills. All the pressure comes on these last 4, ladies and gentlemen. But what an attempt from Zombie. Track dried out, he knew he had to get to work. JC Bidigatron will be up next. Alright, here we go. Alright, JC Bidigatron. He knows where he's going. Straight to the big ramp. Oh, nearly didn't pop it. Oh no. JC Bidigatron. 2.435. That is not what he wanted to see here, folks. Not what he wanted to see at all. But it's the luck of the cards right there. unfortunately hasn't really been his night. Did alright in racing, but two-wheel skills has already put him at the bottom of the score table. So that's 1 point, unless these next 3 trucks, which, I mean, it could happen, but it's unlikely unless they do the same thing. So, but hey, anything can happen here. But up next, Gravedigger. Taken to the track. Two-wheel skills attempt. Attempt number 1. 8-pack backflip ramp as well. Pops it. Real nice. Oh, that's a wasted attempt. Oh, what a wasted attempt. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's he plotting here? Stuck. Oh, got lucky there. He might not. He was so close to not even getting the second attempt. Alright, on top of the pod now. Backing himself up for his second and final attempt. He didn't get it. No, he's got on, but he's going again. Alright, he's getting back there. Alright, this will be interesting. Oh my goodness! Yeah, not saving him there. Oh wait! It rolls back up! But 6.464. Kinda not what he wanted to see. Oh well. Righto, Maximum Destruction up next. Now this is where you don't know what you're going to get here. We could see something crazy, or it could be an absolute flop of an attempt. So this is where we wait and see. All right, here we go. Maximum Destruction. Ready? Two-wheel skills. Going straight, you know where he's gone. Maximum moonwalk time. Well, it's a little dust bunny. Trying to get the rear wheels onto the back of the container. Gone from the other side instead. That side of the container must not be getting the poppy lines. Just trying to straighten it. There's a lot of time wasted here. I mean, there is no time limit, but oh no. He still hasn't gotten it off the container. Okay, here we go. Pop. And he's stuck in between the ramps. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, no. away. Oh, yes, combo. Oh, combo, baby, combo. Straight to another. Oh my goodness. Maximum destruction. Beautifully done. .345, not enough to take the lead, but will jump to second. Alright, our final truck coming out next. Son of a nigger. Here we go, ladies and gents. Son of a nigger back out on track. This time, the two-wheel skills. Oh, couldn't quite. That was close to it though. Getting back on there, looking for that pop. Attempt number 1. Oh no! Couldn't quite get the flip. Half flipped it, but does get onto its sidewall and into a moonwalk. Back onto it. Oh. So damn close to that flip. But he is going back. He's going back to the 8-pack this time for him. Attempt number 1, that was solid. Half flipped it. Just needs to do something else here. Trying to get the pop. He goes for the moonwalk instead. What the hell? Oh, the truck's broke. Oh, but he's on the front wheel. What a move. .378, so that will take second from Maximum Destruction. So Maximum Destruction drops to P3. Zombie will take the win for two-wheel skills today. And Gravedigger drops to P8. And JC Bidigatron, tough blow there, getting the lowest amount of points. Alright, just a moment guys, we will be getting ready for freestyle. We've got to get some of the digger off the track first though. We will need a little bit of a touch up before coming back out again. Alright, let me try not to get a AFK banned. Oh, the one we're on. Just click the unlock chat button. Alrighty, y'all. Here we go. Gotta get my 2-minute clock out, I forgot. Alright, I can sit there. Alright. Alright, bringing back out onto the track. Alright, Apex will kick us off. Apex back on track. Here we go. Timer will start when Apex makes his first hit of any obstacle out here. Ready maneuver sorts. Alright, backside of the racing lane. Kick us off. Turn that truck around. Solid start into a moonwalk. Oh! Oh wow, I thought he was flipping it for a second. Oh, nearly got the momentum, but solid combo move in the end though. There he comes. Send on to the top. Oh! Oh wow! Big save here. Apex not playing around. Coming back to hit the center pod jump. Great work making his way around the track. Just try and hit everything he can. Oh, cops a hard one there though. Trying to truck around. Comes back. Wants to hit the red lane jump there. Trying to get slight wheelie. Oh, gets a little bit crazed. Sort of donuts off it. Just less than a minute now. Oh, over the front. Can he save it? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Alright, that is him done. 40 seconds on the clock. Good start to freestyle though, but just couldn't quite fill the time. That'll be a 6.974. The reason we really shut him off there, kind of got on the ground and back up onto a save. It's not really realistic that way anyway. Big Kahuna out next. See what Big Kahuna pulls out here. Or freestyle. He's going down towards that grey lane. With the jump next to the racing lane. Turn the truck around. Similar approach to what Apex had. Here he comes at that red lane. Sender. Oh, nice sky wheelie. Comes down, nearly touching the wall. Comes back onto the pod. Nice little on-off action there. Turning around. A minute and a half remain. Still got heaps of time. Combos it into the ramp. Oh. Oh, save. Save. Oh, yeah. What a save from Big Kahuna there. Still got over a minute remaining. He's making his way to the step up. Big jump send there. Straight in. Oh, look at that. Holy golly. Beautiful move. Back to hit the other side of the step up. Into a bicycle. Just under a minute now. Hitting the center pod. Absolutely killing this truck and the track at the moment. Into the ramp. Sort of gets a stiff one there. Falls up. Hits the backside. Turns around. Just under 30 seconds now. For the backflip ramp. Oh yes. Flips. Perfect rotation. And he's still going. 20 seconds remaining. Big Kahuna pulling out a big freestyle. Into a, oh! Big save! 5 seconds remaining. One more move off his sleeve. And the time expires. What a run! Big Kahuna. What a run! And putting a lot of pressure on the rest of these guys for sure. 9.243 will be a big lead to kick us through here. That is a big score early on, let me tell you that much. That is a lot of pressure for the rest of these guys to put that above, because we're already into the low 9s, and that is the second truck out there. The rest of these boys better have their freestyle games on, because that is a big jump of scoreboard. Up next, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. You almost need a perfect run to top that. Oh, Rottweiler into the wall. Don't know what happened there. Came out straight, hit the wall as Rottweiler off the start. Oh my goodness, Rottweiler in trouble. Save it. Oh no. Back-to-back night, the Monster Mutt is not going to get a score. Remember yesterday, Monster Mutt didn't even drive. Tonight, Monster Mutt comes out. Monster Mutt Rottweiler comes out, hits the wall, gets one hit in, off the pod, flips over, all that in 10 seconds. Oh, bad luck there from the Rottweiler. Thought he was going to save it for a moment. But that is rough. Guaranteed 0. That is automatic putting him at the bottom of our score list, unfortunately. Up next, Kraken. And then we'll go into JCB Digitron, which is going to be very rare we see JCB Digitron that far down the list, just because of that two-wheel skills performance. He's going to fall to the middle of the order. All right, Kraken up now. Kraken going to the center pod. Actually getting a start in here. And going straight for the big stuff. Big sky wheeling. Nice. Knows what he needs to do. Trying to go big as early as possible without wrecking that truck. Nice little donut action. On off there. Nice off into a sidewall. Nice save. Trying to put that very good run on the ropes. Oh, Kraken on the side. Trying to get it back on all fours off the ramp. Can he do it? He does! He does! What a save! Kraken! Kraken with a big save there. Just over a minute to go. Big turn of that truck around. Oh, come on. On the bicycle. Yes! Get it back! Unbelievable so far. Kraken coming back. Big air. Oh. Sort of gets it stiff there as well. Turning that truck around, baby. 30 seconds remaining. Going for the backflip ramp. Gets it. Oh, consecutive. No. Oh no! He clips the ramp! He clips the ramp! Back on all full BKT! Oh, what a save! Going for the step up now. Over the backflip ramp. Is this good enough? 5 seconds to go. Oh, big air! That's the run over. This is impossible to score. Big Kahuna had a huge run there, but is Kraken good enough? .313. New leader, Kraken. I had to hesitate for a second there because I didn't actually quite think my numbers were correct there, but it is good enough. Kraken will take the lead and put Freestyle in control. What a run. Needed to come big and did. And up next is a truck that has a lot of pressure on him. Had a good run in racing, but two-wheel skills, dead last. JCB Digitron needs a massive run. He needs a win here. And the scores so far have been ridiculous. JC Megatron on track now. Onto the center pod. Coming out, trying to gain as much momentum early as he can. Over the center pod. Big air. Trying to get something started. Turns the truck around. Looking for as much airtime as possible. Trying to hit as much stuff as possible. He's doing just that at the moment. Nice comboing it up. He just needs some big maneuvers to really put him in contention. Like here. Here we go. Good save. Great throttle control. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Come on, save that puppy. Oh, no. JCB Gigatron down with a minute to go. I thought he was going to pull something off there. But what's bad just keeps getting worse. Drops to the bottom in freestyle too. 6.674 goes below Apex's score of a 6.974. Struggles are real at the opening round for JCB Digitron. You can't win a championship at the first round, but you can sure as hell lose it. Is this the night. This is a night JC Bidigatron is going to want to forget. And he's going to hope that at least 2 or 3 of these trucks will score in him. But that's very unlikely with this stacked field and the strong contenders we have up next. Just like Dragon, who is about to hit the track for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Dragon is coming out on track. Can't believe it. JC Bidigatron had such a great start, big start, and it all got thrown away. He's not in last, but he's at the bottom. He's getting 2 points right now, and it's about to rain again. The rain is coming back, right for Dragon. This could be potential. Dragon rolls it over, up on the wall and down. Not 30 seconds in, score of 0 for Dragon. Dragon just can't really explain what happened there. Went for it, tried to do something big, but couldn't roll the truck back over. That's just bad luck right there, man. That's tough to get through, but that will move so far.
I'm not focusing on JC Bidigatron a lot, and he's really out of the question here. But that's a championship contender that's already having a bad night in the first night of the season. That's just rough luck.
And yeah, don't know what else to put it, but that will move him into.
Here we go. Back wheelie. The kick the roll. You might not be a big start, but it's a mistake. It's a good move to kick it off the well. The puck is flooded everywhere in the mud already. Goes straight to that step up. Yeah, hits it funny. But will save it. Yeah. You gotta hit stuff very on time. And you gotta hit stuff very dummy if you want to set like winning this. There's no scores as I said a while ago, and I will say it again. These are ridiculous. We're hardly halfway through these trucks, and we're in the 9. And here we go. Megalodon has a minute left, and he's pulling off the most probably consistent run of them so far. Emerson Donuts, we haven't seen that today. And here comes up the racing lap. Oh wow. 45 seconds. A little backward. Under the front row, skips the landing, turns the truck around, 30 seconds left, looking for a big hit, and will launch it, big air. That front right wheel is hurt right now, but he does need something big if he wants to take the lead. 14 seconds, wow! Walks that truck along the stadium floor. Angel Stadium just got dog walked by the Shark. Final few seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh! Front somersault into the wall. What an ending! Does clear the clock, but 9.087, that will put him, is that third? Yes, that is third. 9.087. And Zombie up next. These are strong scores. And Megalodon, I need help getting out of here.
And up next will be Zombie. And right, ladies and gentlemen, Zombie is ready to go. Back out on track. We got 5-6 trucks remaining. Scores are high and oh! Zombie straight away, getting to work. Save it! Same thing in two-wheel skills. Except this time, he can't avoid the rain. And straight away, big move, big save, back up onto two wheels. Comes off the racing lane already. Strong day for Team Zombie already. Freestyle. Oh my goodness. Thought the truck was broken. Oh, it is broken. Truck is hurt. Early on. Just got past the 30-second mark. Up on two wheels. Back on. This sucks for him. This limits what he can do. Full of energy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Zombie really trying to trying to utilize what he's got, but he doesn't have much left. He gets it back on the two wheels. He's in a sidewall, but there really isn't much he can do here. The truck does pick itself back up. Surprised that truck is still going. Oh yes, up the side of the racing lane. Nice. This is really limiting his movement around the track. You hate to see it for Zombie though. Had a great run going and is really being disarmed with that wheel being broken. He's only got 10 seconds left, but really got no movements left. The time's expired. Zombie still trying to drive that truck. Well, that's unfortunate for Zombie. He will still get a really good score just for finishing that one. 8.6. Oh my god. 8.645. So not the worst score he could get. 4 trucks remaining. Yeah, that's really about it for that. Not much more that could have been done there. I mean, without a broken wheel, that probably takes the lead actually. But really good run. Had a great moment at the start of it. But great run. Not much more to it. Earthshaker up next, another truck that can really shake things up in freestyle, so we'll be seeing what that means here tonight in Anaheim. So we said the mud, big factor here is Earthshaker. Here we go. And crippled the truck on the first jump. Are you kidding me? Came out, landed way too hard on that rear tyre, and already suffering. Does he get past the 30-second mark? Yes, he does. He's past the 30-second mark. So he can crash the truck without getting a 0 now, but it will limit his score. Oh, up into a moonwalk. Nice stopping. I mean, it's limited on his back tires, but them front tires are still free to do what they want. Oh no, into the backflip ramp. Saves it. Back up on the 2 tires. Movement still very limited, and that's a rollover. 42 seconds remaining. .245. So not the worst score. Honestly, did what he could. Left a lot of time on the clock though, to be fair, so. This is rough right now. Gravedigger's up next. 3 trucks left. This is really going a bit one-sided. The lead is still held by Kraken at the moment though. So Kraken can really put himself in a good spot in this championship after the first round here with these contenders. Having pretty inconsistent guys. Except for his son of an idiot. But anyway, enough of that chit chat. Gravedigger's on track. Over the pond. Into a bicycle early. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no. The truck rolls. The truck will stay. I thought we'll get another 0 tonight. And back on the 2 wheels. Oh, no, this time it might be over. This time it might be over. It's over. Gravedigger has scored a 0. Freestyle alone has had 3 zeros. And that's another spot for JCB Diggatron that he really needed. Points lost here. Gravedigger and JCB Diggatron really struggling. P8 in 2-wheel skills for Gravedigger, P12 for JCB Diggatron, and that's P10 for Gravedigger here. With just 2 trucks left. 2 trucks that are probably going to go big unless they crash. But you know they're going to be smart about this one. They're going to try and be as crazy as possible, but they're also going to be safe with it. Max D up next, and the track's dry again. The track is not muddy again. Max D up now. Here we go. Hit the truck, baby. Final 2 trucks. And both these trucks so far tonight have really performed. And Max D is looking to go big early. Lines that truck up, full throttle ahead, sky wheelie. Onto 2 tires, saves it already. He's gone big early, but he's been smart with it. Oh my goodness, funny kick. But you already know, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, he's just crossing the 30-second mark now. Up on 2 tires. On a wheelie. Save it! Save it! No, he's not gonna save it! He is not! 1 minute 17 remain on the clock. .684, barely in front of JCB Digatron. One truck is left. Kraken may have just won this, but you can't, I mean, it's not guaranteed just yet. There's still one truck left. But unbelievable. I thought he had it, but thought is just not good enough here. Maximum destruction is down. Son of a nigger. Hoonigan is about to hit the track. This is where son of a nigger, just fill the clock, my friend. And you should walk away at least second in championship tonight. Off the start. That's a good start. Playing it safe. Not going crazy big. But will still has a lot of room. We're only 20 seconds in already, just about. Oh yes! Big ramp, clears it. Perfect downside. And ladies and gentlemen, he's officially getting a score. Oh no! May have just jinxed it! No, he saves it! I thought I jinxed it! No! Oh my goodness! 30 seconds pass, and we immediately enter braking zone. Son of a nigger has hit another gear. Gone, bad. Less than a minute to go. He knows what needs to be done. Turns the truck around. Straight at the side of the ramp. Sky wheelies it. Sticks it. I thought the truck was going to a rotation in. .40 seconds. Backflip ramp. Cross threads it. Cross threads the backflip. But he does get it back on all fours. Backs the truck up. 20 seconds. Big air. I don't think this is going to be enough for the win. He stuffs it into the ramp. That's time. Woo! What a run. 8.764. Obviously not for the win, but still a great run. We'll have the scores updated shortly. What a couple hours. That was spectacular. That was some of the most spectacular couple of hours we have seen for this series. Scores are about to be finalized. This better be my account. I swear to fucking God. This better be on my good account that I can edit shit with, and it's not! Of course, the account, ladies and gentlemen, I load up to do to put my scores in on my Google Sheets is the shit account that I, for some reason, gave access to. Anyway, that's stupid. Alright, Stadium Series Green. Oh my god, why did I get rid of all the two-wheel skills fucking names? I'm on some stuff, man. Alright, I will go into mute for a moment, and I will bring back some scores. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I have an update. Oh. Google Sheets are up, baby. Alright. So, actually, you know what, before, I mean, you can see that. You can pause and see that if you want. Anyway. From last night's event, Stadium Series Red, Atlanta. Here are the points updated from that night. Max D Red currently leads the championship, 35, nearly getting a perfect sweep. Currently in second is Gravedigger with 26 points. And then third is El Toro Loco, who obviously had a pretty inconsistent day with, 12, 10, and then putting up a 3. Same with Gravedigger, really, but, just a couple extra points, 1 extra point. Fourth, we go down to Shaker with that great second place in freestyle with 24 points. Fifth, Bailey Circus. Sixth, we go down to Fluffy with 22 points. Seventh is Metal Militia with 19. Eighth is Monster Mutt, who literally got 2 points in freestyle for not doing anything. Anyway, ninth, we go down to Scarlet Bandit with 15. 10th, be Turbo Turkey with 10. 11th, well, it's a tie for 11th with Spider-Man and Shark Bite. Spider-Man really, out of the rookies, really disappointing for that night, but we'll have a rookie leaderboard, rookie of the year race as well, but currently Spider-Man and Shark Bite really dominating the bottom at the moment. And the rookie race, as far as we're going to pretty much base it off points and, difficulty of season. And I think currently Stadium Series Green with Apex might have the lead. No, Bailey Circus has got 23 points. Any of the rookies got higher? Yeah, Bailey Circus obviously will be on top of that then for the moment. Fluffy closely behind, actually. Actually, you know what? I've got to give it to Fluffy. Fluffy got a higher score somewhere. Anyway. But yeah, alright, let's go to our Stadium Series Green. 29 points. We have a tie. We have a tie for the points lead here between Kraken and Zombie. Tied on 29, both of them. Pretty inconsistent, but, Zombie very inconsistent. Kraken, did great in racing. Second in racing. Laid off a bit in two-wheel skills with a 6th, but, still tolerable, apparently. And that freestyle win put him on top. And then Zombie, gaining 9 points. So would that be like third or something? I don't know. Anyway, gaining 9 points there, getting that two-wheel skills win, which was absolutely spectacular, by the way. And then getting the 4th in freestyle, I believe. Yeah. Then in third, Son of a Digger, 1 point down. I thought Son of a Digger honestly had a little bit more inconsistency there, but 8, 11, 9, that's 3 really good scores, actually. Not picking up a win. It's really good for not picking up a win as well, to be 1 point just off the tied championship leaders. So, very impressive there. We dropped the 4th, just another point behind, which is even crazier, actually, because you look at this freestyle score, it goes 12-10, like, great. And then 5. And still 2 points off the lead, 1 point off third. It's just crazy. 1 point off the top 3. Honestly, I thought the night was worse for Maximum Destruction, but it really wasn't as bad as freestyle looked with that terrible freestyle, but that 1 point difference. Like, just a little bit more time, less time left on the clock in that freestyle, or just finishing that freestyle, and that could have just been the points lead even, but, can't change it. Fifth, Earthshaker, which I thought, I mean, it did really crash in freestyle. I mean, there was a lot of crashes in freestyle. A lot of them, people were going down early, mostly because of the mud, but also the pressure probably for these last few trucks from their very high scores from Kraken at the start. Kraken and Big Kahuna at the start were actually on fire with their freestyles. But yeah, the Earthshaker still racking up fifth, but there's 4-point jump between the two, which is not that bad. But yeah, Megalodon 1 point behind, 5-7-10, just improved from racing to freestyle, as you can see there. It's, you know, Earthshaker was actually pretty consistent, but not into the 10 points, 11, 12, you know, getting up in the top three there. You know, got a fourth, sixth, whatnot. But Megalodon just improved, rewarded himself 1 point just behind, just shy of there. And that's a 7-point deficit to the lead. So still not that far behind the lead. We dropped out 7th, which is a fair jump, 6 points behind Megalodon. Would be Big Kahuna. Most of those points came from that freestyle run, actually. Two-wheel skills really didn't serve Big Kahuna well with the mud. Had to deal with the mud. And, I mean, what can I say? Knocked out the first round of racing. That really hurt. But honestly, those two sorted out, and that is a very, ladies and gentlemen, that is a very big threat for this championship, actually. Just, you know, minus them two, you know, better scores, like just making it to the second or third round through them and getting about a 2-wheel skill score. That's a tough championship competitor. So keep an eye on Big Kahuna this season for Stadium Series Green. We jump back to 8th. JCB Digatron 1 point shy of Big Kahuna. Oh, that is appalling. That's a disaster of a night for JCB Digatron. Could not have gone worse. 10-1-4, just downward the whole time. Really struggled with this Anaheim track. And then 9th is just, once again, absolutely appalling. Gravedigger, look at that, just really didn't even get a top 5 finish in any event. 6.53, that's very below average. And not what we expect from what we really expected. They, especially JCB Digatron and both of them, like they were very, very highly expected of to rock up just around 1 even and, you know, take a win maybe and put themselves up at least the top 5 in the championship. But 8th and 9th really isn't a great start, and it's not a great way to start your season. And like, look at that, 3 and 4 points in freestyle. Maximum Destruction also was in that, but look at these two results. That really, it's all that matters. And then 10th, championship points, Dragon. Another one that got knocked out in first round of racing, but did make up with it with a bit of 2-wheel skills. But freestyle run, straight out, before 30 seconds, bang, gone. 14 points. Was a very late entry into this stadium series. I was only put on this afternoon, or this morning actually, to compete in this series, replacing Barbarian for this. So, and Zombie was the same actually. Zombie was a late entry, which is crazy. That goes from literally to P1. Anyway, 11th, the rookie Apex. Not really any expectations. Came in very quiet into the season, but 3.26. That's kind of where I was expecting him, but still had a great freestyle up until the crash. So But another one to look out for really over the next couple seasons. You know, just like Big Kahuna for this season, it's really just racing and two-wheel skills that lost him points. Like, look at them. They traded 3 points and 2 points there. But Big Kahuna got the second in there. And it's just, yeah, racing and two-wheel skills that hurt them both. And our lucky last in championship, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. This was, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, even though we look at Monster Mutt over here, still got pulled to 17 point, but man, 1-4-1. Knocked out, the first truck knocked out in racing. Really, two-wheel skills. I don't know, we just don't talk about that anymore. And then freestyle just, it was a disaster. But that's week 1 completed for Stadium Series Green. Stay tuned. Tomorrow night we should be back kicking off either Stadium Series Yellow, Blue, or Black. You can see Stadium Series Yellow lineup here, ladies and gentlemen. Max D Yellow, Gravedigger Chrome, Lucas Oil Crusader, the all-new Rec Deck, a rookie. Rookie to keep an eye on here. Iron Man, another rookie to keep an eye on. Mayhem, another rookie to keep an eye on. This is pretty much the all-rookie lineup here. Jack Allen Hyde, rookie. Hurricane Force, a rookie to this as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rookies in this Stadium Series out of 12. So keep an eye out, but Rec Deck, I feel, will be one of the big ones. Stadium Series Green is yesterday. We don't need to go back through that. Stadium Series Blue. Gravedigger, Max D. Actually, we'll change that one. Just Max D. El Toro Loco, Megalodon once again. Wildside, really competitive last season. Pulled out a couple wins in racing and freestyle. So that'll be a big underdog going into this season. Black Tinge, really consistent as usual. Jester, just like Kraken, man, can pull out when he wants to. So Jester will be another good one. Gronk 87, rookie, the only rookie in this Stadium Series Blue. So same situation as Green, apparently, with the lack of rookies. But Gronk 87 will be one to look out for. Avenger, always one to look out for. Axe, Velociraptor, Vendetta. We move to Stadium Series Black. This might be another big rookie team. No, it's not. There's one rookie. All the rookies are stacked in Stadium Series Yellow, apparently. Anyway, Max D Black. Consistent, but inconsistent. So there is a bit of opportunity there, but very good all-round driver. Great all-round truck. There could be a bit of room for error there, though, as there has been demonstrated. We've seen it in World Finals. I believe last year, knocked out in the first round, actually the second round of racing after being fastest qualifier. Obviously, we all know what happened there. El Toro Loco went out to win it. Gravedigger, Classroom Crusher, rookie there. Might be, I mean, this is a pretty stacked field, but Classroom Crusher, favourite to win Rookie of the Year. Just because, I mean, it's stacked, but it's not really stacked up at the same time. But, hey, anything can happen. Mohawk Warrior, Monster Energy, 2 great trucks. Bounty Hunter in there as well. Great trucks there. Blue Thunder, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, Bad Company, Jurassic Attack, Cooked Ice Cream Man. That's going to be one of the tough series to win. But I feel like Green's the most stacked out of all. I mean, you can see the inconsistency with points there as well. The highest is 29. Stadium Series Red was a walk in the park for Max D Red. Like, look at this. 9-point difference. Second in this. And by the way, similar stats to Maximum Destruction here, except didn't pick up a racing win for Gravedigger Primer. But similar stats there. And wouldn't cut that top 4. We'll be sitting in 5th over here. But that was just a straight dominating from Max D Red. Look at that. 11, 12, 12. I mean, come on. It's hard when you gotta get up against a truck that is so dominant in racing. 5 racing championships. And 18 races wins in a row. You can't stop that. I mean, unless you do. But anyway, that'll wrap this one up. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Unless you're American. Good morning or afternoon. I don't know what time you're in. Morning. Morning. Yes. Alright, anyway. Probably see you all tomorrow night. Who knows? I might not jump back on.